Hello, this is Vulturefire, and it's time for the final quest run. Or rather, the first run at the final quest. So, this is the Brightest Flame. Our boss is going to be the Whiteflame Golem, which is, I had trouble with it the first time I fought it, but other beta users have mentioned that they didn't have as bad a problem as I did, and it's possible that having a better idea of what I'm going to be dealing with will help. So we're going to go ahead and buy this. And we have enough left over to get a little bit of extra health, so I think we're going to do that. So let me go ahead and read the quest and we'll get into it. Our blacksmith, Sagon, has a request for you. He wants you to use this detector to find a special type of ore that burns incredibly hot. This ore can be found in the core of Whiteflame Golems, a rare type of golem that can sometimes be found in the ether. Be warned, these creatures are extremely dangerous, much more dangerous than what you typically find in the Fetid Coast. Reward: Special Trinket, Card Rewards, Defensive Smithing, Blacksmith Strike. So, as that text indicates, this is going to be a tough fight. When I tried it, my recollection was, or my impression was, that it was a harder fight than either Corrupted Khaton or Shadowbone Natha. Obviously, we just barely beat Corrupted Khaton last video. However, we do get to use Inna for this. I'm not sure how good Inna specifically will be in this fight, but I believe. So this is the list that we used previously. I'm kind of inclined to swap out the treasure hunt for another mana card, given how mana hungry a lot of our previous runs have been. We do have 2 Haunted Memories, but more mana can't hurt. I might also just take this Heroic Vigor to have the extra source of tough, and the Mighty Adept isn't terrible. I could also see taking a Cleaving Strike because it's done okay work for us. I guess we already do have kind of 6 mana cards here. There's no point in adding another one. None of our unlocks, unfortunately, have done a ton. We only have like one more common unlock, and it's Ironclad Strike, and that is not useful to us. Sharpening Strike is not useful for the deck we are building. I think we're going to take... I don't think Chill is good enough. I would like to have Frost Stuff, but this doesn't have scaling, which I think is a problem. I'm also considering Meditate for the growth, but it kind of needs an upgrade to be a useful growth source. So. We could go Shielded Strike. It's a little bit of extra damage, but it's also a little bit of extra shield, which is nice. Now we're just going to go back to Treasure Hunt. Shielded Strike. Final answer. Alright. So, in the card pool, we unlocked Resourceful Strike, which I don't care about. Investigate, which I absolutely do. We had Investigate last run, right, because we did a quick play run. Right, I just kind of added stuff to add stuff. We definitely are going to want that Sharpened Senses here, because evasion is going to be very useful to us in this fight. I think we got the Heavy Stand. So, mana cards we're going to have to try and find for monsters, because again, like, we are just in this position of having not many mana cards to work with in the card pool. We just unlocked Furious Retribution, which I don't think we want, and Vibrating Strike, which I also don't think is really useful to us. I can see an argument for fitting in, like, because we do have several good epic mana cards. I can see an argument for fitting in one more of those, but I think it'll be fine. We have Mental Growth, right? Yeah. Okay. We're going to get going, and we are going to hope that the power of Inna will get us there. So, I think we want to go Crystal Valley, because I think we want access to some of the Crystal Valley cards. Icy Gale cards could also be useful to us. There is an event in Mushroom Forest, if I remember correctly, that we're going to have to hit. In addition to the big challenge here, which is the Fetid Coast event. So, we may or may not actually be able to hit the Icy Gale cards. I think there is an event regardless of which is the first two you pick. But, yeah, we're going to go for it. Just thinking if there's any other notes. We can pick up Evasion here. There is also an Evasion card here from an Elite, but I think that's slightly harder to pick up. We also love, of course, Dancing. Okay, so yeah, we can't hit Icy Gale because we got to go through here. And we don't have any Piercing Warbots, so we can't get Mana Dance. So, we got to start at one of these two. Which, as we've learned in the past, can absolutely be a beating. So, we'll hope that this goes reasonably well. Because, yeah, they just stack so much powerful so quick. And we are not fast on our damage output. That'll at least prevent us from taking too much damage here when we explode. I want to pop both of them. I think we've got to try and get a kill here. Because, yeah, they are stacking. They stack powerful so fast. Yeah, we're absolutely going to explode here again. Go and take you out. Fortunately, we don't get more. It doesn't get more powerful this turn, but we're just gonna go for more curse. Fortunately, we have enough nonsense going on that we're going to be able to counteract it. And I do like the cards that this drops, so that helps compensate somewhat for... I don't really need this right now, but it would be really nice to have on hand. Although I think Scarlet Incantation does more to set us up. Because this is just not doing anything for us right now, but... And we're going to take some damage here, unfortunately, but we can now get bandage. We can find bandages to heal us if we get lucky, so. We're not going to play that. These guys don't apply debuffs anyway, so it's not a big concern. And even though we don't get anything from playing that directly, it does apply a little bit of Arcane. So, that's why I did that. We're going to do that to get the kill so that we don't get popped. And that time just playing didn't actually do anything at all, but... awkward timing on the bleed, but, you know. But yeah, this fight obviously going much easier than the other one. Although I guess we technically lost more health. I would like to have mental growth. Deflect and Plata was also a temptation, but... Alright, so, an Ether Oddity. This is not the hard fight. You follow the signal of your detector until it starts beeping loudly. You must be nearby. You come upon a group of wisps seemingly harassing a small creature. The creature turns out to be what you were looking for. A terrifying Whiteflame Golem. Except this one is tiny. Clearly, it's only an infant. We're going to task the wisps while they aren't looking. We could have just waited to see, but we've got to save the baby Whiteflame Golem, so we can grow up to be a big, dangerous Whiteflame Golem. Let's curse you. Let's pop you. Just gonna try and kill the Assault Wisp quickly. You're taking more damage here, unfortunately. Yeah, we probably do need a little more shield. We definitely need a little more shield. Because right now we are very reliant on this heavy stand. If we just don't draw it early, we can get in trouble. We can actually do that. There's bandages, as mentioned, which is going to help us with our healing problem. They're going to be shocked here. I think we want mana here. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Probably should have just done damage, but I didn't. We take a lot less damage, of course, from the others once the shock wears off. Alright, now that we have this, looking forward to that. Pop. Alright, so this one isn't quite going to die, but it's going to get very close. Actually, neither of them are going to die, which is a little annoying. Anyway, once again in bandages range. Well, I'm realizing now. Oh, I guess we still have the killers from the poison. Escalating Onslaught could be useful. It would help us deal with Whiteflame. It is a way to stack powerful. I think we take it, although it's a little bit awkward. I would like the Might Shield would probably be the stronger pick overall, but I think this is going to do more for us. The little golem is lying pitifully on the ground. Its flame is almost completely extinguished now. We could leave it there, or we could give it a card to consume. We're absolutely going to feed it a card. Might just be the Improvise. I said like we need Shielded, but I don't like Shielded Strike. I can have a Shielded Strike. The card burns bright for a brief moment. It seems to have helped the golem. It stands up and starts following you around. It seems you found a companion for this expedition. So that's going to give us a Whiteflame pet, which has starting Whiteflame +5. Which isn't that relevant a lot of the time, but it does give us, basically gives us 20% extra bonus on turn 1, which is then immediately going to get eaten if we get attacked. It's all in on mech plating to this turn, I guess. That only gives week 1. I'm deciding, I know the purity matters though, is the thing. Because like, we would lose all right now. We can actually cleanse that off if we want to. Would love to have upgraded. This is kind of awkward because like the things I want to upgrade most, like I can't line up with the upgrade. Yeah, there's Whiteflame going off. Can I afford to play that? It's worth a decent amount of damage here. I think that is the play, because it's worth... Oh, I didn't realize it was actually exploding here. In my head, I wasn't quite exploding. Alright, this time it can be cursed. No, I guess it also could have been weak, but... kind of punished for the order I deployed things out here. Oh, I should have done that mighty first. So close to that kill. This time we're absolutely going to get shield up. Kind of think we may need that, but that's our shield. So the real question is going to be, which direction do we go here? Icy Cure is very good. Dead Chill Bolt is actually pretty reasonable. It's not amazing, but it's reasonable. I think I do really want to play this heavy stand. Because of how this shakes out, this is the best way to do this. Yeah, we're just gonna start stacking curse here. So the nice thing is that because the escalating onslaught doesn't go up to an doesn't go up to powerful 2, it's less important of an upgrade than it would be otherwise. So we can upgrade either the focus or the haunted memory, I think. We are shocked, which I don't love. Cat, you're very cute, but you're also kind of in the way. I think we're going to copy this because it's our only way to get extra shield. All right. Unfortunately, oh, just kidding. I was going to say, unfortunately, we don't have a way to get rid of the frenzy, but we do. Let's shock. Tons of mana boost at this point. Which is kind of why, like I didn't really care about upgrading that one thing. Don't need to play that. But we may as well get the extra tough, just in case. So the nice thing about having all this curse stacked is that if it does try and take frenzy turns, it is going to really, really suffer during them. But it's not going to get to take frenzy turns. Unfortunately, it's also not going to quite die here. Just kidding. I lied. Mystic Renewal is pretty good. I think this is finally a Mystic Renewal run. Elemental Barrier is also very good, but... or not. It's okay. That could be useful. I don't think Strong Tea is going to end up being relevant. Mystic Renewal Plus is very good as well. Saves us 2 mana, but Haunted Memories just like gets us 2 more mana. So, do we want to remove anything? I don't think so. So, we can force the Scarlet Incantation. Icecure is okay. Icecure would be pretty good, actually. Because we can also force that out. This fight could be really, really dangerous is the thing. I don't think we can afford to take that fight without an AoE card. I could have considered the Ether Storm, but... Should I play this? I think so. I think having that tough up is good. I think this has to be mount. We're going to try and take an extra turn here, which means... That doesn't quite freeze us, but we will be frozen from the frostbite. I think that's okay. And then, yeah. Doo-doo-doo. Sorry about that. Wasn't even something important. We have that. We'd like to have the growth. Trying to think if I upgrade this, I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. All right, we have this. So one important thing here is that we really want to make sure we don't fatigue if we're going to Mystic Renewal. This is going to result in us getting frozen again. Still making the same trade though. That's useless to us. That's actually not that useful this turn. And that's great. All right. All right. Just keep stacking curse, I think. That's death to curse. Death by curse. And yeah, I think we are re-rolling and taking Icy Cure here. Okay, I think it does enough for us to justify that. Seeing an argument for cutting the Infuse, and we might at some point, although I do kind of want to have it for this last thing. This is actually pretty good. That extra Arcane is going to help us, I think. We don't have a ton of raw damage anyway, but... Okay, so the way we're going to do this... There goes all Whiteflame, of course, but does okay work. This is one of those fights where we really wish that Caltrop still gave us Reflect. Question is which of these two I do. I think I'd probably just go for the infuse for the extra damage now. Yeah. So if I can get the Assault Wisps dead, obviously the fight gets a lot easier. And this leaves the back Assault Wisp dead to next turn. This is a miserable turn for escalating onslaught, of course, because I do not want to escalate into whatever. We're going to miscrew. And I didn't draw the cards out of that on purpose, although I should have gotten the wits. Alright, we would like to have tough. Freezing the front one is also pretty okay. That at least does something for us. We can pop you, which means that you're going to die at the end of the turn. Oh, just going to die now? Just kidding. I can't count. Or read. Or do math. Alright. Down to just those two. So. If I want to play that, I can't play basically anything else. I don't know if that's worth it even. No. Just kidding. Everything's fine. Extra turns. Yes, I could have gotten the mana and played out the other stuff, but I decided that just going for whatever made more sense. Oh, right, we get 2 extra damage on Arcane Detonations. That's the thing I forgot. Because of Arcane Converter. Which, that alone is actually pretty good. Arcane Focus is a great mana card. So this fight, I would kind of take either of the card drops here, I think. They're not necessarily the best options that we could get, but they are certainly not bad. So we want that, and then I think we want to get growth set up. But we want to have the purity because that will block the bleed that comes in this turn, which is very important. Just pop you. Alright, start sacking Curse. Although I maybe should be sacking Weak. We are going to need probably more tough. Let's get mana out of this. This doesn't play that nice with Miscreant, does it? Keep forgetting we have Aura of Protection. We keep spending all our mana. Or ending our turns with the Frenzy card. More mana. Alright, more summons coming out. Do that mostly for the week. Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. Would love more mana, but I guess we have a decent chance of getting mana out of that. Absolutely no luck. Playing out would be fun, but not into that reflect. So we get that. Oh right, that uses up our purity. That's fine. I need to remember that that we have that interaction. More curse, I think. Draw a card, I think. Yeah. And unfortunately, there's no way for us to actually sequence this the way we want to, even though it looks like there should be. More curse for you. I should have copied whatever I wasn't thinking. This isn't enough, so we're just gonna pop you. Take another turn. I think we can attack into 1 rank of Reflect. Let's upgrade the Infuse, I think. And then, I just want to pop you. We'll pop you. We get a lot of damage out of the fact that it's frozen. And we do need to actually kill the front ones eventually. We're on another turn where we would like to have Purity. There's the Purity. Relatively low amount of Reflect, which means that we could play that. Although it doesn't do a ton for us because it is still only Arcane. Quite a lot of mana. That's nice. Do that, I guess. And yeah, we are very close to just having this. That doesn't quite kill you because we don't have... Now it does. Bite. You're dead. You're functionally dead. Very clean fight. Not a fast fight, but a clean fight. Wave of Corruption is... Whiteflame Golem cleanses itself a bunch, which is annoying. Kind of makes me lean towards the Spry Vigor. This is pretty good with our curse plan, though. It is a very good upgrade. We're going to take it. And then we're going to cut... We could cut and improvise. Okay, so here, this is the card we want. Like, that is the most important card. There are other cards that are nice, but that's the one we really, really want. That's actually okay as well. But I don't think we care quite enough. And then I would like, actually, though, Ray of Frost would be good. And I wouldn't hate having like a Direct the Rain. We're gonna go here next. So we're gonna do these three because I also would take a Vindictive Focus. Yeah, that's fine. I think I am in a position where I kind of have to do that. Pretty anemic Wave of Frost, but that's what happens when you get it turn 1. Fortunately, these are like the only enemies that these enemies will not actually do some of the more annoying stuff that enemies in this area can do. Bonk. Like, these are the only ones that can't do like arcane nonsense, I think. But yeah, like, so now this Wave of Corruption is doing a lot more, because it'll hit this one 5 times, it'll hit this one twice. I think we go mana out of this, maybe? Yeah, because I want to play out the hand, so. Actually, it may have... Okay, no, because the poison would have been gone after 3, so it actually didn't. Anyway, the board thing here. Is that we really want to get Curse out to go with our Wave of Corruption. I am very smart. That did lots for us. We definitely benefited significantly from that decision that I just made. Alright. Actually did, I guess, because that did give us enough arcane to get that the double kill. Goodbye. So Swift Adaptation is a card that doesn't directly do anything, but it will give us evasion that's going to be super useful in the last whatever, and Arcane Amulet is great. We can play that twice, but it's really expensive. I don't know that we want to copy it because of that. It's awkward. Just upgrade the mana shield. And that's only this turn, so. Just denying turn 1 is always pretty good. Alright, that does nerf. This is now a lot worse because of the thing I picked up, but. And that's only a mana card technically, so. Am I just going to Frenzy here? I don't think so. I think I want to get this detonation off. And get the extra curse out. Well, yeah, get the extra curse out. May as well play that just for fun. How much mana does this cost? We don't need... No, we do actually want to play that. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are going to need to copy... We're going to want to copy the focus. Should have done that first, I guess, but... Put a curse on you. Can't trip burn on us if we're impervious to burn, which we are. Pop. Right, so we can do this. And then just take another turn. Probably should try to sequence that so that I can get that off, but... You're dead at least. I don't really need to do that, and it would just kind of bring me closer to exploding, so I don't think I'm going to play it. And we do this to get another detonation off. We're going to get that vulnerable out. Should actually put it there, so we would have 3 debuffs on this one. Get more curse out, I think. I could cleanse, but I think just that does more to bring the fight to a close. Because now this is only 1 curse tick away from dying. And you're just completely dead. Goodbye. Kind of just want another Haunted Memories, if I'm being honest. Is it worth going into this if we could? Because, like, this card's just not useful to us. So we can't afford to take it. And that's good, but, like, not that good. We'll take care. Stick plated. And then we can take this fight for a chance at this mana card, which would be very good. Just going to get curse out. Pop. Okay, we do have a little bit of extra mana here. I actually do think I want to do this time instead of the extra turn, just because of how things are going to shake out here. We're getting that extra poison out is a considerable amount of damage, and it means that Wave of Corruption is turned on here. No, it doesn't really do anything for me. Alright, the healing means it doesn't quite die. Unfortunately, this blows us up, but kind of priced into doing it anyway. Am I? I mean, I guess I'm exploding either way. So I might as well get rid of the curse. Oh, but then explode now. But yeah, let's get rid of some of that curse, I guess. At least. I should have tried to get out the healing. You're dead. Okay, let's see if we can get No luck on the card we wanted. Although Battle Glory is also pretty good. Although in this case it's just like we have to actually play it fair. Yeah, this fight can be potentially interminable. Just hope that we can. I think I want to start getting cursed out here. But we are going to take this extra turn. I should have played the Battle Glory out. Get a little bit of healing because it which would have gotten us more healing for absolutely no cost. Pop. This is awkward. And we're not going to play that because we don't want to waste the purity. I guess I should have done this sequence this better, but we don't end up really paying for it. We have quite a lot of curse stacked at this point, which is nice. That doesn't do anything, but that gets us lots of curse, or lots of curse damage and a decent amount of frail. For whatever the frail is worth. And it's for 1 mana per rank. Extra turn. I should have just gotten the sturdy and the tough out, but I'm not here to not take extra turns. Point. Yeah, never played this, it's a trap. We covered that in the last video. And we win. So, question is Arcane Silence or Ig. Actually, Mana Eruption is also not bad, but I think we want the Arcane Silence. I think that's actually okay. And I think the upgrade here, or I think the cut here is we may actually cut the Battle Glory now that we have the Arcane Silence. Because we're never drawing it naturally. It's not that good of a heal, and we just cut the Arcane Silence as an alternate whatever. I like upgrading Haunted Memory still. We're fighting Crystal Golems. We don't have any access to... Yeah, I think we're just going to upgrade that. Alright, look carefully. Alright, so you can see there's a blob here that makes it the ooze. And so we get J'accuse, which is not bad. So between these two fights, that's a... I think we get critical from that enough. Although fighting all three of these could be rough. Arcane Feast is okay. Crystal Infection is not that useful to us, as we've seen. Crystal Bite is okay, though. I think Crystal Bite and Elemental Shitter would be the two that we would take. We would take a Lurk, I think. Actually, we would probably take a Foggy Darkness as well. But if we're looking at taking those cards, the question is like, which of these fights is easier? And I think the answer is probably this one. Because we only have to deal with one frog. Or I guess we only have to deal with one frog either way, but like I think this fight's a little tougher. But we'll see how that actually shakes out. So we're just copying that mana. We're just copying the mana twice. No, we're copying Infuse. Curse on you. And you just get detonated a couple times for value. You feel like it's hit pretty hard, but we had plenty of shield. Alright, evasion 2. Which I'm pretty happy with. I think I'm definitely all in on the stack curse on that jerk plan. And this is never going to do anything besides draw cards in this fight. Even if they are actually planning to attack, it doesn't consider that. Which I think is lame, but that's how it is. So we don't want to play that because we don't want to be fatigued going into the next turn. And we do want to take the extra turn. Because we always want to take the extra turn. Alright, we're going to get that evasion up. I'm going to keep trying to focus this one down. Just because it's one less problem to deal with if it'll die. Alright, critical and lethal obviously don't do a ton for us. Okay, I'm just going to do that. Let's actually see what we get here. I mean, definitely I want to do this just to seriously get value out of this. That's basically free. There's a waste of the shock. I keep forgetting that shock can be wasted that way. Gotta love that we can now see that they have opportunist attacks that are, but we don't have any clue what they are. Go and do that. Random status is good because on top of anything else, we get a bonus whenever we apply status. So we're just heal. And we're going to intern and we're going to win. Bye. Yeah. I think we want the access to the evasion this turn for the Whiteflame Golem. It's actually probably not more useful. We'll just take the extra crit chance. Or sorry, the extra max mana. And then here, Pursuing Hail is much worse, but I would also take... I don't think we take either of these. I think Cleansing Everyone is bad, but Direct the Range should be good. Because it's basically always good. Alright, so we're going to start by giving Hidden out. Or giving out... yeah, yes, we are giving Hidden out. We are gaining evasion for ourselves. Gonna do that just so we can get that off. Alright. Although unfortunately we can't play that. I should have actually popped this one. Because... Although I guess it only matters if we're actually doing physical attacks, which we don't do that much. I think those are not happening this turn. I like getting rid of some stuff. The nice thing about the Hidden 2 is like because we don't do many physical attacks, that just makes life easier on us. Okay, let's get mana out of this one. Alright, so mana is the next card on the deck. I'm trying to figure out how I want to play this. Because I want to get out a bunch of curse, but I think at least one of these has to be mana. And then, yeah, we will just pop you. That's very anemic corrupt, but we had to spend the mana or we would have wasted it, so this has to be mana again. Let's just pop you again. I do one or two, but not both. I think we're going to do this. Because I would like to have that shock on to corrupt. And it can't be cleansed off, so we don't have to worry about that. And purity was nice because we got to block the Arcane Link. Alright, but that will get rid of it. Let's upgrade that, I guess. And we'll just pop you. And we don't have a reason not to do that, so we're going to do it. It does also up our max freeze, which is nice, because we are fighting an enemy that can try and freeze us. Alright, cleanse everyone, and then Arcane Link 2 on everyone, which is annoying. Especially because we know that we don't have our cleanse card, although looks like we will be able to get around that. Alright. You're going to try and apply Arcane Link to us again, which is also a nuisance, although it looks like we are getting just all of the turns. So we don't get to play that, but I think that's fine, because we get so much out of doing this. Yeah, that cleanse everyone is a little annoying, but definitely not the worst thing we've ever had to deal with. So the powerful is after it does the rest of its effect, which is a little annoying. Means giving out hidden is actually kind of useful to us. I don't understand so much upgrade. Oh, I'll upgrade that. Okay, let's curse you harder and then freeze ourselves. Again with the cleansing. Powerful, sure. And that'll kill. Alright, that's not the one we're looking for. That would be pretty okay, I think. If we're not upgrading it though, definitely. Making Mystic Rune a little cheaper is kind of tempting. But these upgrades have just continued to be good, so we're going to keep taking them. Alright. Aha. I am not very clever. Because now I can't use that. Although I guess upgrading is pretty good, so. You get frozen here, but worse things have happened. This guy does cleanse, which is pretty annoying. Boom. Extra turn. Just get a bunch of weak on you, because you're going to get cleansed, and I would like you to keep being weak. Huh? I want to play that, but I would rather do that. I think playing that is worth it. Which unfortunately means that the Brilliant Idea doesn't get played. But if we're going to do that, I think we want to get that out. Get the poison out, and then we just hope that we don't get messed up too badly by this. Right, kind of hoping there wasn't Arcane, but it's not terrible, I guess, technically. They are super weak, so. Oh, that blew up. I'm very smart. Although I guess there was no way for me to see what's that better, really. Aside from just not blowing out the thing. I still can't play that without dying. So you're at 4 debuffs. So if I do this, I can't afford to play that. I'm very clever. I had a whole plan, and it doesn't work. And yeah, there's the revenge hit for killing his friend. Actually, I do want to do that, I think. Of course, the bigger problem with this revenge hit here is just that we are shocked. And we're still shocked. Alright. Got turbo shocked. I guess we have to take that turn, right? Because anyway, it's fine. Now we win. I don't love Brilliant Blade. Gather equipment's not bad. It's not super on. Actually, this would give us a great way to shred. This is a good amount of shield if we want it, and it's a good way to shred through that one thing that we don't like dealing with. I'm going to take this, and we're going to use it to replace... We can't just replace the Whiteflame Pet, although that is like the weakest card. I don't think we need it to finish the quest. And it is easily the weakest thing we have. Because we are not playing fast fights, and it is useless after the first couple turns. So this gets us... I mean, like Strenuous Strike, we're usually not going to be playing. Assisted Strike is fine, though. Shielded Strike is fine. And then the big one here is like, it can become Brittle Shield Plus. But this will help us strip off Whiteflame. And it'll help us get a lot of shields for dealing with Whiteflame. So both of those are things we care about. I'm kind of torn on whether we need to hobble still. We do have these all for a week. It's a bit of a risk, but I'm going to cut it. Because, especially against the Whiteflame Golem, which is only a single enemy. Okay, the Whiteflame Golem is here. It's really rude that we cannot hit these and still hit the Whiteflame Golem. You at least get to go through some fights that we care about, but... Alright. Let's draw a card. Punished for not sequencing well. Alright, let's get Brittle Shield, Assisted Strike, Assisted Strike, because I don't think we're going to need that many Brittle Shields. That's not getting played. Just a question whether I want to play this twice or if I want to play out these. These guys just get, I guess, got by that. So we'll just get this growth going. That'll just make it a lot easier to keep things rolling for the rest of the run. Make that easier to play out. This unfortunately is not doing anything for us right now, but it'd be really cool if we could get pocket cards, but we can't. It'd be pretty cool if we could luck sack it all, but I know that upgrading that isn't necessarily valuable enough to justify playing the Brilliant Idea. I think one of these becomes mana. The other one's going to become Curse. Actually, I lied. I do want to get that upgraded. So we can do this. And then we're going to get a Shielded Strike, an Assisted Strike, and a Brittle Shield. This is the AoE turn. That was dumb. Well, I didn't need it anyway. This is almost good enough. But unfortunately, we're dealing with whatever being a jerk. So this will get rid of our vulnerable though, which is actually useful. And we get to be tough now. Actually, all around kind of shakes out in our favor. Do we get the powerful or do we get the detonation? I'll get the powerful. Evade this. Get to super evade it because we got both of our evade cards that turn. Slowly chipping through. Feels really low, but why would we only be applying 8 here? Oh, the tough, I guess? Oh, were we weak? We must have been weak before I played the Arcane Silence and I just wasn't paying attention. Oh, we're going to take another turn. I didn't quite kill it, which is a little awkward. I do not want to kill it right this moment. Oh, this is actually perfect, because now it's going to die on its turn. And we're going to get a full turn to respond to it coming up. There we go. We got rid of the, whatchamacallit, that was the important thing. Curse out. Just inching along doing stuff. And it's bonk time. Just kidding, we don't get sponked. This would be incredible if we could use it, but I don't know that we can. It's a lot of curse. Although we are going curse into an enemy that cleanses itself, so that was not smart. What dummy came up with this plan? Alright. Doing this mostly for the weak, but I'd love a rhyme shield here if I could get it. I didn't check with the final bosses, but I'm pretty sure the run ends after Whiteflame Golem, regardless, so. Go do that. maybe I should end up cutting the Fetid Fate just because, like, it's only one curse more than Haunted Memories is, and it doesn't have the flexibility Haunted Memories does. I should have done that first. Oh well. Still worth it for the one curse. So I don't love taking all this damage here, but... bonus turn. Oh, these bonus turns are a lot worse if I haven't set up whatchamacallit yet. That. Alright, evading's nice. Slowly working our way towards the kill. Absolutely, we cannot afford to pitch that. Alright, it's bonk patrol time. Bonk him. Bonk him. Alright. Rhyme shield. Yep. The fact that it's 0 mana, I think, justifies it. It's just so much shield. Get slower mana out of that. So we do get to evade some of this incoming. We are now kind of poisoned. If we draw another card, we end up getting Wampumed, which is unfortunate. Because I would like to play that, but it gets us attacked. I don't think I can justify that. So I think it's time to do this. Because like I said, yeah, just like surprise infinite shield. Not infinite, that is actually, like, Whiteflame Golem hits really hard, which means that that is not enough to deal with Whiteflame Golem a lot of the time. But it is a lot of shield just to be able to pull out of our back pocket. Just dump a bunch of curse on you. There's some tough. We could get a way to get tough out of this fight, which would be nice. I think we just have to get more curse out of this. The weak here, the weak plus the tough though is awkward because now we can't actually get that off. Alright. We also can get 10 max health from this fight, when we probably will, because like, I don't think there's any chance we actually end this fight in a reasonable length of time. Time to do this again. Alright, So much trash. Gonna upgrade that. Oh, we can just do this. Because I am very clever. First. Guess we're gonna go ahead and pop you. Then we are going to get more curse on you. Gonna take some damage here, but it's gonna be manageable. And there's the max health. For us and for them. I guess I copy that and just get tons of shield. Which is mostly wasted, but I guess this is where like I do kind of now wish I still had the hobble, just because like I keep not being able to play whatever as a source of stuff. All right. Powerful 6. All right. I think we copy that. I guess we're going to end up playing everything here, so. Boom. And we have this 2 evasion here, so. Alright, tough and sturdy, sure. That, and then bye. Have to do this fight again after this. That's not really the one we're looking for. I think we just take the Mind Seed. Yeah. Oh, it's not actually the same fight again. This fight is probably easier. Thinking through what I get here. Guess I should see what I get out of that first. So I probably don't need to go all in on shield. But I didn't want to get strenuous there. I think that's worth it. Let me just hope that we get decent evades here. That's very good. I'm very happy with those evades. That needs to take damage. I really wanted to get out the cleanse last turn. I just couldn't quite get there. Or the weaken whatever. You have to take that. I do appreciate that we get to do this damage in the form of Arcane. Well, I'd appreciate it more if we weren't about to take some damage. Yeah, just barely too much damage. And we don't have damaging debuffs on either of them. would like to get the extra max health here, as we did last fight. But we'll see if that can happen. Boop. Pop and pop. We're looking at probably exploding here, because I think I have to play that. Yeah. That's fine. Hooray for hidden. There's our max health. Can I afford to drop hidden here? I think I can, in which case I am going to. Because getting out those detonations seems pretty valuable. Although I am absolutely regretting not having found a window to get any curse out on this guy. That uses up the shock, but so I'm gonna take this extra turn. I think that's worth it to not take the extra turn in exchange for getting to do that. But I'm not certain. Alright, we're back to full health completely, so now we're at more health than we came in with. And we get to evade. Let's do that first. There's no real point in upgrading that because this only does X2 hits. Alright. There we go. Deleted. That's also not what we're looking for. This is better, I think. Because extra evade chance is just extra chance to not die. For this fight, I think I am looking for a corrupted font. I'm going to save that. No, the damage is irrelevant, mostly. And getting curse out is the most important thing here. What am I even doing here? I don't want to play these. I just get those out and then do nothing with them. So I want to play that. Sure, why not? So I want this curse. I think this is slightly better. This just gets us value right now. Yeah, curse-based strategy against Whiteflame Golem. I don't love where that puts us, but I really don't think we had a better choice. Just because of the nature of how this shakes out, where it's like we only have so many options for scaling, and we didn't get like Charlotte Incantation, so powerful was kind of out. Once again, this position where it's like we get both of our really expensive cards in the same turn. And just don't play it. I guess we go curse and turn. There's that finally coming into play. I guess we do that. It's actually not terrible, I guess. We got to trade 1 mana for 2 extra curse, so. It's like we had Inkwelled the, whatchamacallit, and we got 2 extra mana out of it. So we are now doomed. Should have played this before I shuffled. I was not paying attention. Fortunately, no way to get extra debuffs on this one. So that has to happen. Taking extra turns with Doom on us is a bit risky. You know, pretty cursed. However, those guys are dying next turn. Well, this is an awkward hand. That actually, weirdly enough, does work out. And then, yeah, we're going to win. Corrupted Font is a ton of mana. And that will free up. The more mana we have, the easier it is for us to justify spending mana on Haunted Memory, which I think is worth it. I don't think this upgrade is important. This upgrade might be. I think I like this upgrade. I think I like getting rid of Fetid Fate. Because like I said, I think it is our weakest link. We do have to go this way. Like upgrading that because it'll just like shred through the... You obviously need to deal with all this curse that is on us. It helps a lot. And so where the summon comes out. Awkward time for this. We can copy it and then use that to draw cards. I don't think I want to play the other one right now. I do absolutely want to do that, though. And we'll just take a turn. It's awkward. I guess it makes sense for me to do this. I really want to get that out. Because the question is how much do I need to play this? I think I can get away with not playing it. And I can just do that. We are going to be relatively heavily cursed. So being able to just deal with all of that. Once again, managing just the worst timing on that. At this point, I guess we just do it. More extra turns. Gonna have to be mana. I should have spent even half a second thinking about what I wanted to do with the other thing, but it's too late now. You're gone. And you didn't get to leave behind any nasty surprises. No way to trip that. We are not currently hidden. But we are going to end up taking some damage here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we do probably need to see about improving our hand slightly. Because when we do get dead hands, it does just kill us. The problem is, like, we have these awkward mana problems early, and then, like, once we get going, we don't have mana problems anymore, but I don't know that we can afford to cut mana because we are in such dire straits until we get our mana sorted. Probably should upgrade this at some point if I'm being honest. Alright. Bonus turn. Fortunately, the curse specifically will not be a problem next fight. I like healing, but I don't think that's... There's no way for us to get to that, really, so just get the kill. Give us more evasion. And we'll take the extra max shield, I think. Honestly, this may be the upgrade. Just to have access to that, just to get the growth up faster, because it's just so important to get our mana going. And that makes it easier to justify cutting, to justify potentially cutting mana. I think this is actually the play. Because then we get to be hidden and have the ability to evade on this turn. Which I think we want. It also gives us a little bit of healing, which I wanted, so, you know. All around good stuff. I would love to do this, but I don't think we can. I also love to do this, but that only freezes the back one. I don't think that's worth it. Well, I guess it's fine. Go ahead and pop you out. Which ensures they don't have extra hidden stack. Alright. It turns that on. Actually ends up just demolishing their ability to do damage. I'd rather just draw extra cards here. Even if it means, yeah, maybe the brilliant idea just needs to go. Or maybe I just am not playing it well, one of the two. Although the plan is probably to go into the Whiteflame Golem fight without resting and see how it goes so I can adjust my strategy accordingly. This has not been a short run. But I guess you kind of probably knew that going in when you saw that I was playing Inna. You should have known that going in. Saw that I was playing Inna. Apologize, I guess, if this is your first time ever seeing me play this character. This is basically always how my runs go. Although, ideally, they go better. Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of damage here. Yeah, we'll rest enough to default. We'll rest once to get to full health, but... I should have done that first to get rid of the frail, so I could heal for more off the bandages. Although I guess if we're going to be resting, it probably isn't going to matter. Basically just counting on next turn, giving me more to work with. Yeah, that'll do. So if I get a detonation off, it makes my day a lot better. So I think we're going to do this. There we go. Because yeah, now you lose. They lose the guaranteed crits. They lose the ability to crit at all, and that just again demolishes their damage. I mean, this is where Brilliant Idea would be good if we had anything to upgrade. I guess we just... Because, like, I don't even want to upgrade that. Maybe we can do that. I'm not sure upgrading this is actually good for us. Because it gives out more hidden as well. Which, I mean, you would get guaranteed crits, but we would get a lot of evasion, so it's probably fine. Yeah. It's fine. Okay, that takes that up to enough debuffs that it goes off completely, so... It's dead. Somebody has blorped me. Give me a second. All right. Sorry, I was distracted by a button in Discord. This seems good. This is good. They give us another weak source. I love seeing that, actually. It's kind of what I was hoping most to see here. Wait, we've black. Okay. Wow! It crashed. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. Weird crash. I assume it's related to me tapping out. The important thing is, it looks like we're good to go. So we're going to rest. This will probably give us an item. That could be useful. I'm just not convinced that that's going to be enough. Unfortunately, we cannot get rid of the ore detector. And I think that the Arcane Nail is doing enough for us that we don't want to get rid of it. And we're just going to go in and we will restart if necessary. Alright, your detector is going crazy. It's easy to know why. You can see a large burning creature in the distance. Even this far away, you can feel the rise in temperature. You prepare yourself and walk toward the giant golem. You'll need to defeat it to harvest its heart. Fight. So Idle Whiteflame is active. That's the text I just clicked through. This thing obviously has about 1 billion Whiteflame. Which is more Whiteflame than I would like to deal with. But the hope is that it is still an amount of Whiteflame that I can deal with. So we are fatigued, which makes this a lot less appealing of a prospect. Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to get out a bunch of shield. Because that's happening. So I can get rid of as much Whiteflame as possible. Because a lot of this fight is going to come down to keeping the Whiteflame under control. So that it can't scale up too high on its damage. That's where a lot of its damage scaling is going to come from. It's just like stacking a ton of Whiteflame. Although I think it also just like naturally scales its base damage up scary fast, which is why we have this evasion. Okay, it does have an X3 attack. I just thought it didn't. Oh. I feel silly. So it can cleanse itself, which obviously I'm not a huge fan of, but I'm trying to figure out if I need to get mana here. I think I probably do. So even if it cleanses, it should still be weak. Just kidding. It's gonna just, God, it is still weak, but like, yeah, you can see we're already up to 22x8, which is quite a lot of damage. And right, we get to the trash card. Trying to think what we're playing here. What we're copying here. I think we copy the Arcane Focus. And then get to evade. We don't play any damage cards, we get to stay hidden for this turn too, which is probably gonna happen. And we can get weak out again. I think I'm gonna value getting this hidden out a little bit higher than whatever, but that could be wrong. I am not amused by the fact that Whiteflame Golem can throw, burn, and then trigger it immediately. Give me a second. Alright. That is not the thing I was thinking I was doing. I was thinking I was doing that. It's fine. Okay, it doesn't do anything for us. Yeah, so this is where like our problem is getting this damage out is going to be really difficult. I gotta upgrade that. The problem is, like, I can't play this without dropping out of hidden. But it may be worth it. We will take the Whiteflame damage, but we will get rid of Whiteflame, and we'll pop a Powerful off. I think that's worth it. Yeah, we end up taking not too much damage here. There's the bajillion Whiteflame. And yeah, this is the turn that I'm always afraid of. I guess I should do that. Do I just do it again? I don't think so. I don't think it'll get me another detonation. Oh, it would have. Well, more fool me. Yeah, our problem is we are a very slow deck. We don't have a ton of card draw. Amongst our problems are such diverse concerns as... Alright. I don't love putting all these exhaustions in the draw pile, but I really want to do that, and I really want to start making progress on I think we do this. These two have to get out. Yeah, and then the cleanse happens. And big hits coming in. So I can pitch that to upgrade this, but that seems low value. I think that has to come out. Yeah, this is where like the evade comes in. Looking at this fight, I think there's a very good chance that like this deck is just never going to get through, that we need to go slow and try and stack Powerful with Strenuous Vigor, because we just do not have cards to allow us to do. And it's going to eat up one of our Purity, but it heals us, so. I guess we do stack a decent amount of Powerful, so maybe Gather Equipment will get us there. We just have to get Gather Equipment to show up at the right time. It's a decent amount of damage. We do at least have a weak on it that it shouldn't ever be able to climb out, I say, expecting it to just somehow escape from the weak's trap immediately. Alright, I was about to say, like, if we get Gather Equipment here, this would be a bad turn for Gather Equipment. Let's upgrade that. I think I just get the shield out here. And we just hope that we evade at least one of these. All right. I do like... I am willing to spend that to upgrade this. I would like more shield than we have, but beggars can't be choosers and all that. I think more tools is where we're at. Now it's time for a big hit. And unfortunately, I don't have... Well, I managed to block that this time. I swear, it's like the other equipment just vanished. Just in the bottom cards of our deck, I guess. Okay, so we have to get shield out of this. At least some. I think we get... Brittle shield, shielded strike, shielded strike. We did at least draw it without cycling, so we will be able to see it again relatively quick. I am willing to upgrade the depth focus. And we're going to get another turn pretty immediately here, which is nice. Let's go that. We have finally broken shield. Cleanse isn't the most useful thing, but it's fine. It's not useless, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I should have done this sooner. I just hadn't decided yet if I was actually going to do it, as is usually the case. So we have gotten rid of all the Whiteflame again, which, you know, like the damage on it goes way, way down once the Whiteflame's gone. Especially because, like, Arcane Converter definitely is helping, even if it may not necessarily be obvious. I just don't want to do that. This will use up all of the shocked. I don't think that's worth it, but we're gonna do like one of these. Because like I can't afford to have the entire deck be. Oh, that was a pop from it hitting, whatever. From it hitting half health. I didn't even realize it had one. I'm not totally clear on how... Oh, right, that's how. You know, like, I'm not totally clear on how one of them's driving, just because of exactly when the Arcane whatever showed up. All the curse is gone, but yeah, like I said, it's using up all the shock, but worse things have happened. And now we'll probably get rid of the... whatever. I get rid of the whatever, I mean, he's probably going to die when we draw any of our damaging cards. Or we just never draw our damaging cards and then just lives forever. That works too, I guess. I still basically completely agree. Alright. Would like to find some evasion this turn, please. There we go. Actually found lots of evasion this turn. Pop, pop. We have so much evasion that we can afford to do some silliness. We already have critical, so we're just getting more evasion here. I think we just do that. And it was even on fire, so we even got the hidden from that thing. I don't think this is lethal. I'm trying to think, like, just in terms of I want to get screenshots. Sorry. I'm bad at thinking. Doop, doop, doop. Yeah, that is just gonna be a kill. Oh no, because it gets that last set of... But still. Pitch that to upgrade this. I should have... Oh, you know the deal. Draw. And then this should be hopefully lethal. For realsies. And if not, it's at least gonna... Yeah, get us real close. Take an extra turn. Bonk. And now we have lethal just off the poison. Alright. And then I guess I should screenshot this as like the actual... Nah, it's fine. Boop. And it doesn't actually matter what we take here, because like I said, fight ends, I believe, right after this. Yep. The golem is dead, and its flame is mostly extinguished. You your sigh in relief as the temperature starts... That should be you sigh in relief. Let me report that. Alright. You sigh in relief as the temperature starts dropping to a more reasonable level. Harvest its core. You grab the core, which fills your hand with a cold, burning sensation. We could continue, or we could look at our small companion. We're going to look at our small companion. Your small, burning companion doesn't seem particularly troubled by the defeat of its brethren. Maybe it saw it as competition. This is fine. Although, we don't have a small companion anymore. We threw it away. Oh, we do actually have to do this fight. I thought we were done. I lied. Well... Hopefully this is fine. God, it's going to be really embarrassing if we die here. Would not be the dumbest thing I've ever done, though. Yeah, that is actually just very not good. I just took it because I thought we were done, but I was wrong. We are not done. It's not over. It's never over. All right. Have to get rid of these shadow slashes. I absolutely have been playing as though we aren't going to have to actually deal with Maw, though, so that's kind of suboptimal. Although, I do like drawing that a bunch. I don't think I can afford to Turbo Curse again. Fortunately, we can do this trick. Alright. This thing isn't going to cleanse, so I should just be getting curse on it. And curse on us, I guess. I guess that's fine. It's not the most useful thing, but it's not worthless. Used up all the shock, but we do get very powerful, which is fun. I don't think we can afford to play out another one of those, unfortunately. Especially because you're about to take some damage. 5% of big chance kicking in. Would really appreciate finding our cleanse cards. These guys are super dead, but that's okay. There that is, which helps a lot. Upgrading that is really useful. So this would... Alright, fatigue is actually good for us right now. I don't think I want to super curse myself right now. Let's just bonk, bonk, bonk. we get just minor value from that. I don't actually want to play back because I want to be able to draw back into stuff. So we can use this to get rid of that, which is going to happen at some point this turn. Got ourselves cleansed. Got rid of the trash. Oh, we're going to get more trash here in a moment. Goon Squad making a comeback for this final run of the... it's been a little bit since the Goon Squad showed up, but they are here for the end. That's really what matters. Really, that's just... And just for real old time's sake, we can finish with the bonk with the bonk spam. And like heap again. And there we go. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Got him. And that is the series. There will be more quests in the future, I believe. There's no telling when. Obviously not this patch. But for now, that's all of them. So let's read this last text. Thank you for retrieving this ore. I'm excited to see what Sagan comes up with. I see that you've retrieved a little someone during your expedition. I'll make sure it's treated right. Quest completed. The item Whiteflame Pet was added to the pool of possible items. Gets its defensive smithing, which is 4 mana skill, gain 14 shield, upgrade 1 card from your hand this combat, which is pretty cool. And then this one is deal 3x2 damage to the first enemy, upgrade 1 card in your hand this turn if you have 5 or more rings powerful. This was previously just upgrade it this combat. My suggestion was that it would upgrade like your whole hand of strikes. I think that upgrading just like one of them makes this very bad. But that's just my opinion. I haven't tried it yet. But it also probably cost more mana before, so that's just such a big condition. Anyway, that is the run, that is the video, that is the series. Next video for me will be back to normal nonsense, and I will hopefully see you for that. Until then, toodles.